The Red River Expedition, also known as the Freeman-Custis Expedition, Freeman Red River Expedition, Sparks Expedition, or officially as the Exploring Expedition of Red River in 1806, was one of the first civilian scientific expeditions to explore the southwestern United States. It was ordered to find the headwaters of the Red River as a possible trading route to Santa Fe, then under Spanish control, to contact Native American peoples for trading purposes, to collect data on flora, fauna, and topography, map the country and river, and to assess the land for settlement. The Spanish intercepted the expedition 615 miles upriver in what is now northeastern Texas, and turned it back before the party achieved all of its goals. Planning. President Thomas Jefferson ranked the Red River Expedition second in importance only to the Lewis and Clark Expedition to reach the Pacific Ocean, through the Northwest. The Red River stretches west from its confluence with the Mississippi River across what is now the state of Louisiana and part of southwestern Arkansas. Further west, the river forms the present-day southern border of Oklahoma where it meets Texas, and is now known to originate in the Texas Panhandle. After acquiring the lands of the Louisiana Purchase, Jefferson commissioned military groups to explore the unfamiliar territory and to collect scientific data about flora and fauna, topography, and ethnography of the many Native American peoples. By sending a group of explorers up the Red River, Jefferson wanted to verify reports that the river could provide a water route to Santa Fe in New Mexico. Other goals were to build trade and political relationships with the various tribes of American Indians, and to locate the Louisiana Purchase's western border with New Spain. In 1805 and early 1806, the president began to appoint leaders for the expedition. For the scientists, he chose the astronomer, surveyor Thomas Freeman, and Peter Custis. Captain Richard Sparks was chosen to lead the military troops. As the departure date of the expedition grew closer, more soldiers were recruited until the group numbered 24 in all. Jefferson persuaded Congress to fund the effort. He worked with foreign diplomats in Washington to convince them that the exploration was for scientific purposes and would not threaten their interests. Both Britain and France accepted the proposal, but Spain objected, as it claimed the lands to be explored. It did not want an armed military expedition within its territory. Expedition. On April 19, 1806, the now 24-member party pushed off in two flat-bottomed barges under pirogue from Fort Adams near Natchez, Mississippi, and turned into the Red River to go upstream to the west. The group gradually took on soldiers along the route, in response to rumors of a possible attack by Spanish troops, and soon numbered 45. By July 28, the party was 615 miles upriver, near what is now New Boston, Texas, when they heard gunfire in the distance indicating the presence of Spanish troops. Hoping to provoke an international confrontation for personal gain, the U.S. General James Wilkinson of the Louisiana Territory had secretly notified Spain of the Freeman expedition, and they sent two teams of soldiers to intercept the party. The Freeman party was stopped at what has since been called Spanish Bluff on the river. The Spanish commander and Freeman undertook a parley. The Spanish said they were ordered to fire on any foreign armed troops passing through Spanish territory. In response, Freeman demanded the Spanish provide their objections to the team's passage in writing and name the authority under which they were taking action. The Spanish commander asked when they were going to start on the return journey. Freeman's crew was highly outnumbered, and the president had ordered the expedition to avoid any conflict with the Spanish. The expedition turned back on the next day, and returned down river to its starting point. The abrupt end of the expedition and a political embarrassment caused the Jefferson administration overshadowed its findings. Over time, it proved to be a success in some aspects. Coupled with Dunbar and Hunter's expedition in lowland Louisiana, the Red River Party demonstrated that exploration of this area was possible. In addition, the scientists reported that the land could support a large population. The border debacle, as it was perceived at the time, received much attention, but official comments were not taken concerning these events, and a single printed pamphlet was initially the only material published about their journey. Custis' pioneering work in naturalism was not superseded until much later expeditions, but his discoveries became obscured by the more dramatic quantity of material collected by the Lewis and Clark expedition. Results: in present-day Louisiana and Arkansas, the expedition established positive relations with the Caddo and Alabama Quissart villages on the river. Freeman and Custis recorded valuable information about the peoples and ecology of the area, in part because of the diplomatic furor aroused by its interception of the expedition. Spain changed its strategy and opened the Red River country to American traders. Given the limited duration of the expedition, the scientists gathered little material compared to the major discoveries of Lewis and Clark, but Freeman's journal and Custis' pioneering natural history report had valuable information about the American Indian peoples and other aspects of the Red River country. Custis' work was published 2 decades before the expeditions of Thomas Nuttall, Edwin James and Thomas Say, but it was overlooked for some time. An American explorer, Randolph B. Marcy, finally located the headwaters of the Red River in 1852.